This podcast is part of the Big Heads Media Podcast Network. Go to bigheadsmedia.com for more great podcasts.
The Forest Ramble mini-match report.
Of course it was easy to get carried away after the Leeds victory on Saturday, but the trouble is you've got to carry on that momentum. And when Sabri named a team with 5 changes, you could understand why some players were being rested. However, there were 5 changes and they were too many. After the game, Sabri said that 3 of those were to rest players who had knocks in Lewis Graben, Sammy Omiobi and Samba Sow, and they are 3 key players. But he also carried the can for dropping Yuri Ribeiro and Matty Cash. And that actually did make a big difference, I think. It's all very well Ryan Yates passing the ball sideways when he's passing it to Yuri Ribeiro and Matty Cash, who have loads of forward momentum. But Carl Jenkinson and Gaetan Bong just aren't the same. And frankly, you could tell that the likes of Bong, Diakabi and Jenkinson really haven't played much football. In fact, Bong looked like he'd barely seen a football, let alone played a game of it. Charlton, to their credit, scored a goal from the one moment of quality that existed in the entire match. Naby Sarr nicked the ball off Joe Lolly, and then he looked up and played an absolute peach of a cross, and Lyle Taylor got in at the back post with a striker's finish. It was a great goal, and it was the kind of thing that Forest just huffed and puffed, but they couldn't manage themselves. The news they came was a neat cross from Diakabi, and Tyler Walker just flashed it just the wrong side of the post at the end of the first half. Tyler had another chance in the second half but could only direct it straight at the Charlton goalkeeper. And that was about it in terms of goal-scoring opportunities. Forest stand and fall as a team. At their very best, you know what you're going to get from them. You know that they're greater than the cliched sum of their parts. And tonight, they look like a bunch of strangers, whereas Charlton looked like a team who knew what they were doing, and in Lyle Taylor and Tom Mohamed, they had an amazing front two who gave Joe Worrell and Toby Figueiredo, who were so majestic on Saturday, but tonight they had the runaround. Lyle Taylor really showed why lots of teams were interested in him in the January transfer window, and why actually a lot of Forest fans, including at Forest Rumble Towers, were saying that he would have been a good addition to the squad. He was strong, he was powerful, he was skillful, and he gave the centre-halves an absolutely torrid time. So we have to chalk this down as a missed chance. Sabri holds his hands up. Once again, we remind ourselves of what we said a couple of weeks ago after the Birmingham defeat. Don't get too high when you win, and don't get too low when you lose.
Hey guys, Mike here, a friend from the podcast of Cheebly's Playground. It's a podcast about board games, pasta, and a whole lot of fun. You can find out about sweet new games that are coming out, sweet old games that have been out for a while, and the best favorites. Who knows? Someone might even get a golden hoodie. Matt, tell them where you can find them.
You can find us at Cheebly's Podcast at Twitter and Instagram. And also you can find us on Cheebly'sPlayground.com.
Wow, you guys nailed it.
Good job, good job.
Nailed it.
I got an IMDb page, so...